All right. What's up? Finally got some big stuff to talk about with this game. We're going to be going over all of it, as you guys know. I haven't looked at anything. Girlfriend's calling me. Hi, honey. You're on speaker. I just started stream. Yeah, deadass for real, for real. Terrible timing, honey. No, I didn't see your text. Damn. 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 I love you, honey. We got big news today. Season 2 news. That's right. No, it's not delayed. Okay, babe. I'll talk to you later. I love you. What? Interlude 53 by Amouage. That's right. All right. Love you, honey. Bye. Girlfriend. Gotta entertain the girlfriend. Okay. So now we shall go over the important stuff here, okay? We got the, what is it? Trailer. Yeah. Right here is the trailer. Pause that real quick. Right here is the community update, and then we'll go over, like, Battlefield Bulletin shit. Okay. So, Season 2 takes the fight to the mountains of Germany. A NATO airbase is the objective, and the battle to reclaim it could ignite global consequences. Blah, blah, blah. Let's take a look.
Pax Armada seized
Lore.
Airbase, the weak link in
Lore.
command node. This loss has left us blind.
Only one map? Dude, they haven't said anything about that, I don't think. It's not going to be one map, guys.
Until it was too late.
Suddenly a flash. His first. NATO's line just collapsed. Used to unravel by the second. It's a complete operational failure. Situations far better.
Command is
It's not going to be one map.
full force
I don't know why people are saying one map. They haven't announced the whole
Whatever
thing.
it takes, whatever it costs, we take that node back, or we lose this war.
I mean, listen, we saw the leaks on Reddit, okay? We're just gonna have to pretend that we don't know what this is. We all saw the leaks on Reddit. So that's one of the season 2 maps. I don't know, why is everyone saying only one map? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Okay? Stop. What are you talking about? Gameplay launch trailer goes live on February 12th. They haven't announced everything for the season. They haven't announced everything for the season. We don't have a roadmap for the season. Why are you jumping to conclusions? Pissing me off, okay? Already pissing me off, chat. Why do people jump to conclusions so fast? Okay, anyway, VL7, Psychoactive Smoke, 3 new weapons, 2 new gadgets, return of the H6 Little Bird. Listen, full details will be revealed before Season 2 kicks off. Boom, there it is. So, listen, we're going to get exactly what Season 1 was. We're going to get 2 maps, 3 weapons, 2 new gadgets, the Little Bird. That's it. We're not going to get 3 maps. We're going to get 2 maps. It's going to be the exact same as Season 1. And, yeah, it's not going to be good enough unless the patch notes are It's not going to be good enough unless the patch notes are incredible. I like how hopeful you are. No, I'm not hopeful. I just know what they're going to do. They're not going to have Season 2 have less maps. What are you talking about? They're not going to just... they're not going to suddenly reduce the amount of content. They planned for 2 maps per season. They're probably going to stick to 2 maps per season. That's how this shit works. All right. Battlefield 6 community update looking ahead to Season 2. Patch notes giving you hope. We'll take a look. Season 2 is almost there before it goes live. We wanted to share an update on what's coming in the season, along with what you've already been working on beyond its launch, based on what you've been discussing across the Battlefield community. Significant updates coming in Season 2. All right, here's some big stuff. We don't have the full patch notes, but here's like probably going to detail a lot of big stuff. First content update of Season 2 introduces Contaminated, a new map designed to deliver focused combat with multiple pathways and flanking opportunities, arriving with its limited time mode as soon as a recent story trailer expands Battlefield 6's narrative, blah, 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 blah. There's more variety coming later in the season with a new high intensity map and a limited time mode. So yes, we're literally getting exactly what we got in Season 1. We're getting 2 maps, 3 weapons, 1 gadget, 2 gadgets or whatever, 1 vehicle. We're not going to get 3 maps. 1 map, you can't read, you're illiterate. Please go back to school. In addition to new content, Season 2 brings a wide variety of updates and fixes. Some of the key areas of improvement include progression improvements. Broader challenge parameters. Challenges have been streamlined by reducing the emphasis on highly mode-specific challenges, removing the daily sidearm challenge from regular rotation, and expanding criteria like allowing assists to count towards daily challenges. God, what? How pussy is this community? We'll continue to closely monitor completion rates and adjust challenge criteria where they feel too restrictive. Faster Battle Pass. Battle Pass progression has been adjusted to be more rewarding. This includes recalculating how Battle Pass tokens are earned from career XP, allowing you to earn progress more quickly through regular gameplay and weekly challenges. More rewarding progression in RedSec, career XP, and weapon XP earn rates have been increased in Battle Royale and Gauntlet, helping progression feel more balanced between RedSec and Battlefield 6 experiences. Career reward rebalance. Career and Battle Pass boosters were added to some early career ranks, particularly to better support players who focus on RedSec. This change helps progression feel meaningful even when standard career unlocks such as gadgets, throwables, and loadout slots don't provide direct benefits in Battle Royale or Gauntlets. Okay. Weapon balance and recoil improvements. Recoil compensation has been made fully consistent, resulting in more predictable and reliable weapon handling. Fucking based. Building on this, automatic weapons have received a broad tuning pass to reinforce role clarity and ensure weapons feel appropriately distinct across different combat distinctions. Extremely vague. Unbelievably vague. Unbelievably vague. Like, crazy. We don't even know what the hell that means. Okay, recoil compensation has been fully consistent. This is probably referring to the recoil mechanic that fucks with your aim while you're trying to aim. They probably got rid of it. That's my guess as to what that means. Automatic weapons have received a broad tuning pass to reinforce role clarity and ensure weapons feel appropriately distinct. This could mean anything. This could mean damage model changes. This could mean rate of fire changes. This could mean... It could mean we need more specifics. Player movement. All right, they could chalk the entire game right here. Soldier movement has been improved to feel more predictable and readable in fast-paced combat. Oh. This includes updated acceleration curves, smoother vaulting, and ladder transitions and fixes that reduce visual inconsistencies or unexpected behavior during traversal and close quarters interactions. So, here's the thing. I'm going to go full cam. If you nerf the movement, you are fucking brain dead, and the game's dead. I'm just going to keep it 100. If these fucking people nerf the movement of this game, and I'm not saying they did. We need further specifics. We need hands-on with the game. But if they nerf the movement, the game is fucked. It's over. Done. The game already doesn't have a skill gap. Okay, there's no skill gap. If they nerf the movement, game's dead. Straight up. Like, no one's gonna play this granny ass game. Okay, it's already boring as fuck as is. So there we go. Audio improvements. Audio has been polished to improve clarity and readability. Reliability during matches. This includes clearer cues for movement and interactions to help with positioning, better handling of overlapping sounds, and more dependable playback of critical audio. Good. Continued refinements and improvements are already in the works for later in the season as well. We'll be sharing more details on the season's content with full season roadmap at the end of the week, followed by complete update notes covering all changes. We're excited for you to jump in and start playing as soon as season 2 goes live. Yeah, extremely unspecific and vague overview here, particularly having to do with weapon balance and the movement stuff. We need specific extrapolation on that in particular. We need to know exactly what they did. So many vagaries with the weapon balance stuff. This could be good for the game. This could be bad. I have no idea. And then in terms of player movement, whenever they say bullshit like this, has been improved to feel more predictable and readable. That means that to me automatically just screams nerfs. Automatically screams nerfs, right? And listen, if they nerf the movement of this game, I just have to really, really super emphasize the game is going to fucking suck, okay? It's going to suck. So hopefully they didn't do that. Hopefully they're not dumb enough to do that. Listen to these shitters that are complaining for no reason about getting dominated by the worst movement we've had in 8 years. Ongoing development focus. At the same time, we're working on a clear set of gameplay improvements that will continue rolling out over the course of the season and beyond. Current areas for improvement that are in active development include hit registration and netcode, ongoing recoil review, visibility, the ping system from applications, and additional audio improvements, i.e. footsteps. We are targeting some of these improvements to be tested in Battlefield Labs for player-driven iteration, and will be included throughout upcoming game updates once they are validated. There are additional areas under that will provide more details on as decisions are finalized. Movement needs to be nerfed. It's so unrealistic. Shut the fuck up. Enter a retirement home, pussy. Battlefield Labs. Battlefield Labs continues to be a critical part of how we test, iterate, and validate gameplay changes alongside the community. As we've moved into Season 2, Labs will remain focused on combat field consistency and balance. We recently tested a new contaminated map together with a new gameplay feature with players in Battlefield Labs. These playtests helped us better understand how the feature impacted moment-to-moment decision-making and player comfort during combat. And based on player reactions, we made a series of adjustments to ensure it's better prepared for the launch of Season 2. We're also planning to test our time to kill tuning with a focus on improvement. Oh, really? Test our time to kill tuning with a focus on improving combat readability and consistency. The goal of this work is to require stronger aim accuracy and firing discipline in order to achieve the fastest TTK. As part of this work, we're looking at elements such as limb multipliers, headshot damage, and the cost of ammunition types that enhance headshot effectiveness. Excellent news. Great news. However, changing the time to kill, they better understand that if they change the time to kill of this game, they're going to have to rebalance the entire game. All right? Like, I know it's their game that they're making, but changing the time to kill in this game is incredibly complicated. Incredibly complicated. If they even make a single change to 3 BTK weapons, they have to rebalance the whole game because every weapon is balanced against each other. You can't just change 3 BTK. You can't just change damage models. If they change the time to kill, they will have to rebalance weapon RPM, headshot damage. Like, dude, it's a huge undertaking. And another thing, I don't agree with this solution at all. They're planning on adjusting the cost of ammunition types. They should remove the ammunition types that increase headshot multipliers. And they should just increase the base headshot multipliers and then rebalance what hollow point and synthetic tip does. That's the better solution in my mind. Of course, they're not going to do it because they never, I don't know. The better solution is 100% getting rid of headshot ammo. 100%. And just increasing the base headshot multiplier for consistency's sake, for predictability's sake. Nickel, who honestly, I'm gonna credit Nickel for this. I made a video, I guess, like pushing the idea out to the outward world, but Nickel was the mastermind of basically introducing limb multipliers into the game. Okay, so this can be credited to Nickel pretty much. This right here. This is good. This is great. It's just they need to do it correctly. Galmud Railway testing. We recently started some initial focused Battlefield Labs play sessions on the Galmud Railway map, which will arrive on Battlefield 6 and upcoming season, probably Season 3. As we mentioned in our previous blog, this version of the map is not a one-to-one copy, but instead being reworked and adjusted to fit the best experience. And early impressions show that players are already picking up the differences with this new interpretation. So what do we got going on here with this? Initial reactions have been positive, particularly around the overall scale and flow over the play space. Players have noted that the map feels similar while still offering something new, including improvements to the northern town area and adding cover that benefits supports infantry movement and engagements. As with all Battlefield Labs content, Galmud Railway is an active development. Some elements, such as the train that runs through the map, were not fully functional during the first session, because of course not, right? Why would they, why would they have the map be fully functional, guys, right? That wouldn't make sense to test. Our work is already underway to bring these features back for future play sessions. They will continue testing Galmud Railway with our Battlefield Labs participants and aim to improve updates in the future as map continues to evolve. RedSec updates. Community highlights. Alongside of the feature community made portal experiences in game, here are a few additional experiences from the community that we have thoroughly been enjoying and think you should check out. Okay. I guess I'll go over RedSec. No one gives a shit. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. Recently introduced a change that ensures player drop a minimum of 2 armor plates upon death. Building on that, we're planning to increase overall armor availability in Season 2 by adding a chance for additional armor plates to spawn in class crates. This is intended to improve pacing and survivability across matches, particularly in situations where armor plates can feel scarce as a match progresses. Okay, I mean, fine. That's fine with me. We're also making additional changes to the availability of vehicle keycard rewards. Tanks are a core part of what makes RedSec unique. Yep, okay, fine. RedSec is dead. No one cares. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Like, just is what it is. Overall, we have to wait for the full patch notes. There are way too many vagaries, way too many things that need further explanation, particularly to do with weapon balance, recoil improvements, player movement. This sentence in particular just screams they listen to these shitter players. I swear to God, bro. If they dude, listen, the gameplay of this game is so dependent on there being just even the tiniest amount of skill gap. If they nerf that out of this game, I don't even understand like what they're doing, because the movement in this game is already the most mediocre, uneventful, shallow experience I've played in the past 8 years playing these games. If they find a way to actually make it worse, that's almost like award-winning. You know, they need an award for finding a way to actually make it worse. But like I said, the thing with these patch notes is this is the general overview. We need the patch notes. They stated they're coming later. That will include the specifics, okay? And in terms of like recoil compensation, all this stuff, this is most likely referring to that mechanic that the developers confirmed, where as you're shooting, it actively affects your actually effective sensitivity. So depending on what direction you're trying to track a target in, whether it be left or right, it would actively change how like your sensitivity feels while you're shooting, which of course just feels terrible for gameplay and consistency. It doesn't need to be there. That mechanic wasn't there in any Battlefield game previously. This is, if I had to take a guess, this is what the sentence refers to. And then I mean, they talk about a broad tuning pass. Does that also intertwine with or tie into this time to kill tuning they're doing? Are they adjusting damage models game wide? This could be like a BF5 time to kill situation, guys. This could be, if you remember, guys, in what was it? Was it 5.2? The chat will know. But in BF5, there was some catastrophic time to kill update, you know, where they rebalanced a lot of the weapons. This could be a game wide like time to kill pass in combination with the weapon damage models and all that. 5.2 is brutal. Yeah. Hopefully they don't do that to this game. I'll be pissed. No visibility mentioned in this update. You're actually right. Yeah, that is. You are right. But I mean, let's think about it, right? What can they actually do? What can they do with the visibility of the game? They're kind of in between a rock and a hard place. Like, like what? What are they gonna add? Are they gonna make enemies red? No. Auto spotting, but that would enrage Reddit. Fuck Reddit. Okay, let's just get that straight. we don't care what Reddit says about the game, dude. Okay, they don't know what they're talking about. Color grading. They could. I mean, yeah, but that would be. If you're talking about color grading, bro, you're talking about addressing every single map in the entire game as well as infantry uniforms. So that's another huge update. Are they going to do that? I mean, we'll see. If that's the solution, maybe they'll do it, but I want to see what they're doing to balance the weapons in a scenario where multiplayer and RedSec exists. Well, they have to make the... Well, that's why it's complicated, right? The addition of RedSec to this game introduces... well, further complications regarding any sort of changes because they can't have one mode be drastically different than the main mode, right? You cannot have that sort of that noticeable difference between the two modes. So they have to be the same for overlap purposes, and that introduces limitations as to what they can actually do. No pouch bug fix mentioned. Yeah. Devastating. That is actually true. What do they mention here at the end? Community highlights. Okay, so basically there's, yeah. TDM with base building. Okay. They're just like highlighting portal codes and all that. Sophis filter needs to be improved. I guess. One map is wild. Brother, I'm going to be honest. You're just not paying attention, right? Because literally right here in bold text, they mention a second map in the season. Okay? I'll link the patch notes so you guys can read it. We need Metro? No, we don't, dude. That's really these patch notes are so important. These patch notes are so important. Holy shit. The dirty details are gonna be so key, bro. You know the second map at Enders? No, I can just read English. The mouse input being fixed. There's nothing wrong with the mouse input. You're mistaking mouse input being bugged for the shitty recoil mechanic that fucks with your aim while you're aiming. Competitive visuals, competitive sound, competitive netcode, competitive recoil, competitive maps. When is someone going to tell him it's BF6? How about this? You're permanently banned for rage baiting and also being unintelligent. You didn't link patch notes? I'm gonna do it right now. I mean, you guys could go, like, look at the patch notes, but God forbid. Isn't that right, chat? I mean, okay, not patch notes, excuse me, the community update, but it is extremely dependent on these patch notes, man. It is very dependent on these patch notes. Too much horizontal recoil? It's not too much horizontal recoil, it's the fact that, again, there's a recoil mechanic in the game that is essentially having recoil affect your input. Okay? That is why people say the mouse input feels bad or whatever. It doesn't feel bad. It's the recoil destroying how the game feels when you shoot. Community update killed all my hosts for the patch notes? Bro, what? Like they're working on HVAC? Yes, it's none of your business, but yes, the furnace died, so, you know. There's a movement nerf, I'm 100% out. It's got, I mean, that guy was invisible, so. Communication is vague on some points. That's exactly what I said. Who's unplayable right now? I'd argue the whole game is pretty much unplayable right now. Ah, yes. New Sobek City. All capped Sobek City, lol. Yeah. Love to see it. Love to see it. There's no one on the roof. There almost certainly is someone on the roof. so sus. This audio. My god. Like playing against bots, 10% max shoot back at him. Have you considered that I'm a like insane player? Have you considered that? Like what? Dude, listen, if you think the only reason I'm getting those kills is because they're not shooting back at me, you just don't understand how to play the game. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm more aware than them. I'm better at positioning, right? Like, I'm just in the better position. Great. Nice. I love invisible claymores. How about you mention that in the patch notes, you know? Fix the invisible claymores in the game with absolutely no fucking counter because you can't see them. You know? Slide jump looks so goofy. Go play Arma, bro. Go play Arma. Game's not for you. Older than you? Oh, I can tell. You don't have to tell me that. Oh, you didn't have to tell me that. I know that already.
Let me smash.
I know you're good enders, those guys are not, that's what I mean. With only 10% max shoot back, BF has the worst FPS shooter players. No one these dice has to crap good playing with abilities.
Overshoots, by the way, thanks for the super chat a while ago. I do play Arma. Yeah, stay your ass on Arma. Stay your old slow reflex opinions on Arma and leave Battlefield to the people that play it, okay? Bacon, thanks for the resub. Thank you. YouTube stream lags 20 per second behind Twitch stream. Yeah, bro. It's called... That's how streaming works. That's normal. That is all good. Like... I can't stream 1440p low latency on YouTube, bro. Not how it works. You have to stream normal latency if I want closed captions as well on YouTube. This game doesn't have crazy movement mechanics, bro. Stop. I just don't know what you're talking about. Why it's infuriating to even, like, try to talk to people like you. Like, dude, this game's movement is so mid. It's so mediocre. It's so forgettable. It's the most basic, over-penalized, slow... Co patterns will be the same now. No, bro. No, bro. No. Say anything about recoil. Of course, I have a video coming out about the article. It'll be out tomorrow. I want to see COD Omni movement in Battlefield. Oh my god. No, bro. Big 400 on the horizon. What does that mean? 400? What? Close to level 400? Oh, I don't even look at my level. Doesn't matter. The level does not matter. No patch notes. Patch notes today. Guys, there are no patch notes today. Patch notes are coming out later this week.
Let me smash.
Like the new map coming in Season 2. Brother. Oh my god. Oh god. Sam, thanks for the 4 months. What do they drop on their website? Read it. Read it. Why is the Battlefield community fucking illiterate? Why does nobody fucking read anything? Why does no one know anything? Why? Why, bro? Why, dude? Why does no one read anything? Love you Ender's just rage baiting. Then you don't love me. You're permabanned. Like, what are you talking about? You're just banned. Get the fuck out. Get away from me. Like, what is it? Like, dude, I've never rage baited anyone that I like, you know? I never go up to my girlfriend and like fucking rage bait my girlfriend, or like you don't actually like me. You're just an asshole and you're annoying as fuck. That's literally it. Didn't play the beta. How's the movement then? Better. Less penalized. More gamer. guy alive. Oh, is it so silent today? I'm not. Just every time I read chat, there's some bullshit rage bait, so why would I read chat? It's not worth it, is it?
Poggy Woggy.
Jeffrey, thanks for the 42 months. Thank you for becoming a member on YouTube as well. What the fuck, dude? What? Dude, what? Okay. I can buy a lottery ticket. Holy shit. Buy a lottery ticket. We'll win. God, like if I have anyone, like anyone help, bro. anymore. This game's so shit. You see the claymore? Yeah, when I'm standing directly on top of it. Like, what don't you understand about... You need to be able to see the lasers before you're directly on top of it. Is that, like, hard for you to understand? That's super hard for you to get, or what?
Small support for the brain rot you encounter every day.
Thanks. Recon, you always see claymores. Why would you ever use recon on fucking Cairo? What? Yeah, give up the most important thing, which is fucking infantry self-sustain and healing, for the situational benefit of seeing claymores that should be visible anyway. China again, thanks for the resub. Biggest issue with this game is the spotting. Just 100% wrong. 5,000,000% wrong. Fucking God. Not quitting doesn't matter. What are you fucking talking about? Shut the fuck up, please. I was talking about Battlefield players are so close, dude. entire screen is blowing up and I can't see anything. Like, what the fuck is that for? App is just fucking dog piss on the ground. It's actually terrible. Awesome. So fucking stupid. Lobby. Answer. What? Okay. Awesome. It's great. It's just like not even believable. What's going on? quit 3 lobbies even though they were winning simply because he died from a sniper / claymore. No, I quit them because I don't care and I want to leave. You think you know what I'm doing? You don't. You literally have no idea. You don't know what I left the lobby because I don't care. I left that Sobek lobby even though I was winning because I simply don't give a fuck and I don't want to play Sobek City anymore. And I'm done playing the game. It's that easy. Like, you guys that care about winning in this game, you're delusional. I don't give a fuck if I win a game. I don't care if I lose the game. It doesn't matter at all. What matters is, am I being entertained? If the answer is no, I'm leaving the game. It's literally that simple. Playing 42 centimeters, bro. It's not the sense, it's the player. My sensitivity is literally slow. I'm just fast. That's why I hate talking about sense, dude. I get fucking questions like this. Debate them. Doing drip fed maps is terrible. It's always gonna be like this, Steve. Nothing was ever gonna change with it, ever. Nothing will ever change with it. This is the content plan they have for the game. That's how it's gonna stay for the remainder of the game. You will get 2 maps per season and get drip fed content for literally the entire duration of the game. Why the fuck are we talking about Otter? Like, bro, I don't... What's going on?
Let me smash.
Exocam, thanks for the sub. They did not nerf the M277. Today's chat for Pure Fatega. Happens every update, bro. Not even reading it. eyes to see it. I just can't. Oh. This guy's trying to fucking compare CS to Battlefield. I just can't do it, you know? Just like really power people this fucking dumb. Dude, reason you can play Counter-Strike 20 years and not get bored is because Counter-Strike's gameplay is the content. So they don't even have to add new maps. Battlefield is a completely fucking different game in all regards. At literally everything about it. Battlefield doesn't have a skin market that keeps a lot of interest in the game. Battlefield is a... I'm not even gonna... Why am I even entertaining this conversation? Why, like, if you just don't understand the fundamental differences, I cannot. Just can't help you. Nobody can help. What a fucking retarded fucking video game. Sit on a roof all game. The Battlefield community is filled with a bunch of anti-skilled shit for brain fucking morons. That was a good snipe. No, it fucking wasn't. Muzzle velocities are too high. A toddler could hit that shot. Never gonna get persistent servers. You're delusional. Give it up. Not gonna hit 10k concurrent. What the fuck are you talking about? 2042, bro. Aim is shit. Terrible. Can't see these claymores, man. Cannot see these claymores. Persistent lobbies of matchmaking since they won't add a real server browser. They're not gonna do it, bro. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say, they are not going to do it. They are not going to do it. Okay, like, you're not getting a server browser for the main game, and you're not getting persistent servers. Why aren't they going to do it? Because they're fucking not, bro. They're just not. Like, they're just not gonna do it. People have been begging for this shit for years, man. For 4 years, people begged for it in 2042. They are not going to do it. A game late, does it count as a loss? Yes. If you lose the game and you join late, yes. That's why you just leave the game. Because why is it putting you in a late join game anyway for a loss? Not that winning or losing matters. Not like winning or losing in Battlefield doesn't mean shit. I mean, it's completely worthless. The games have no stakes. It's literally just some meaningless public lobby in a fucking combined arms game. Winning and losing legit just doesn't matter. But Did Shroud stop playing BF6? 5-minute timeout. Alright, that's enough of this game for today. YouTube video and all the Season 2 stuff tomorrow. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you tomorrow.